We're recording now.
Hey guys, what's up? Been a while.
It's been a while. I mean, shit. We're on my couch, which is surprising. We've never filmed in this room.
Yeah, and there's a reason for it. There's an update video.
Yeah, it's an update video.
So first, let's say where we been for the past,
What?
I think 2 years?
Well, I mean, we've done a few things here and there. So maybe like a year, 8 months. I think our last video was like 8 months ago.
Probably, but it's been a while for me, personally.
Definitely.
And the main reason why is, basically work.
Yeah, he got it. He's working the same place, but he moved up into a different part of his job.
Which is basically, I work overnight stocking, so my sleep schedule is kind of whack right now.
I mean, mine's been that way for a long time. I work at overnights, but not as late as overnight like him.
Yeah, because basically my job is like I go in at 10 p.m. I get out for like a 6 or 7 a.m.
Yeah, the mine's kind of like I go in like 6 p.m. and I get out at like anywhere between 12 and 2 a.m. So it's a little bit different than his.
Pretty much. But that's the main reason why I haven't been doing anything, because one is my living arrangement, which I won't get into details about that because personal.
Same thing with mine, but y'all kind of know mine. I'm not really too. I just live with family. It's kind of hard to get quiet time.
Exactly. And
when I'm awake, anyway.
it's my living arrangement and definitely my job, because I have to find time to like stream and all that.
And you need to like quiet and like not have stuff happen while you're recording.
Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, it's hard for me to have to sometimes do myself, because this job, it takes a lot.
Yeah, that living situation is very hard.
Yeah.
But we're finally getting back into it soon. You know, I'm going to be doing more. I have a couple of videos I've already done.
And starting in October is I'm gonna be start doing streaming and all that stuff again.
Yeah, we're gonna do even more stuff. I'm gonna hopefully work on doing some more videos as well.
Yeah.
The ones where I can fit it in, you know.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. We don't know how to do that.
We're also gonna do some Let's Plays too. We're finally gonna get into going back and doing some Let's Plays. And,
The reason why we started the channel in the first place.
Well, what's funny is in my other video that you're about to see me upload in a few days, I talked about comic books, and that's actually our first thing we ever did. Was we used to go buy comic books, talk about comic books on here before we started Let's Playing, before we got the capture cards.
Yeah, because that was the main thing. I remember it was like, we
easy.
need a capture card, but in the meantime, we need to talk about something else. Comic books. Okay, we love comic
books, nerd shit. You know, we started buying random packs of comic books at half price books, which they don't do anymore. I'm glad
they have it.
They don't have like, you remember where they wrap all the comic books
Oh,
randomly?
okay. I know you're talking about. I thought you talking about Stop Selling Comics.
No, like in the random packs of comics.
Yeah,
you can buy them and you don't know
those.
what you're gonna get, and we ended up getting like 100 Steel comics.
Oh my god.
Like we did those because we thought they were funny, not necessarily like anything crazy out of those, but we just thought they were fun. Like, oh, it's like a blind box.
Pretty much.
$5 for like 100 comics or whatever the fuck it is.
Half the time the comics are good, half the time the comics are shit.
Yeah, and then they became a meme, like those Steel comics, and I used to buy Steel comics for 50 cents and give it to him just to piss him off. Not really piss him off, but he thought it was funny. We were trolling each other.
Yeah, pretty much.
But the channel kind of started with us wanting to do video games, but we didn't have money to buy a capture card yet.
Yeah, we were broke motherfuckers.
And being young too, we were like 19, 18, something like that, maybe 20.
Yeah, at the time I was like 19, 18, like I was starting to get a job because my folks, they didn't want me to get a job. They want me to focus on school.
Yeah, and I was I had a job, but I just wasn't making a lot of money. I still don't make a lot of money, but that's another can of worms. And so we did stuff that was very easy for us to do, and eventually we got you got a capture card. Now I have a capture card, which I did Skyrim, but that thing died because of the console and all that other bullshit. But we want to do video games and nerd shit in general, all encompassing doing movie reviews and shit too.
Yeah.
I like doing movie reviews, honestly. But we have some plans for what other plans are we doing?
First thing is we are making a big video about. Surprisingly, we got back into Yu-Gi-Oh.
We did. That's gonna be cool. We got into Yu-Gi-Oh! What, a year and a half, 2 years ago now. At this point,
Probably, yeah, around there.
like we've been back for a while. So Yu-Gi-Oh! Being something we really care about, in that we played as younger, and that's gonna be in that video. I'm not gonna go into full detail.
Yeah.
On Yu-Gi-Oh!
You can see in that video, which is gonna be fun.
I do think we're doing Little Nightmare 2
Yeah.
as a Let's Play, because we did the first one, and it was a really fast game to beat. and a lot of jokes came out of that. It was the only Let's Play I think me and you have done together, besides some of the live streams.
Yeah, the one we completed.
Like, we completed it, and there's a lot of them that failed to just, like, save and stuff. But we did the 24-hour live stream. We've done that. We did a couple other streams together.
Yeah, that was cool. I like that.
And hopefully we'll be able to do some streams together, too, at some point. But
November 2, possibly Silent Hill 2 remake.
Hopefully it's good.
Yeah, hopefully.
I think that would be a good, fun game that we both love, too.
Or me bashing it, because
That's true. It's still funny either way.
Yeah. Because, again, I love Silent Hill 2. That's, like, one of my favorite games of all time. Besides Final Fantasy 6, but anyway, enough about that.
Yeah. And then I really want us to do Lollipop Chainsaw Repop. Because we started the original game, we never got to finish that Let's Play.
No, we never did.
And you ended up liking the game because I told you, hey, this is fun. It's about music, really. At the core, it's zombies and music.
Yeah.
And
the only thing you have to do is, like, kind of have to mute the music.
Yeah, and then he ended up enjoying the gameplay too. And that was one thing I don't know if he was going to like the gameplay, but he ended up like the gameplay and the music, so that was upside.
Yeah.
I do want to do that one as the Let's Play, especially with the remaster and having there's a whole other piece of the game that the United States didn't get. So there's that. And a whole lot of the game is a homage to High School of the Undead, which is an anime that you recommend me to watch. That you're not a fan of, but you said you'll probably like it. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
You bought me 4 volumes of the fucking manga, which is cool. So, a comic or a manga that never ended, or an anime that never got finished.
No, because the creator passed away.
And that's where it's cool about Lollipop Chainsaw being like a spiritual successor to that, in some ways. But what else do we got? We got Spider-Man, right? Both first and second one.
We're doing. Well, before we say Spider-Man, talk about the PS4 games.
Yeah, not the original 2.
Yeah, because
we're doing the PS4 ones.
Yeah. So my plan was, I'm going to play the original, the PS5 remaster, which I kind of don't want to because I don't like Peter face in that one. In the PS4 version, it was good. I like it.
But they changed it.
They changed it. Now he looked like a regular teenager, which at that time in the game, Peter Parker is not a teenager.
Yeah.
He's like a young adult. It's like, what the hell is going on
here?
They
wanted to make him look a little bit younger, possibly.
Or Tom Holland.
More like Tom Holland.
Yeah, exactly.
Or he's like maybe an early 20s Spider-Man at the end of the fucking third movie or whatever.
Yeah, it didn't go well, but anyway. We're going to do the PS5 remaster. And my plan was to have him play the Miles Morales game.
Yeah. I don't have PS4 or PS5, so I haven't got to play those.
Yeah, but I think once you see how the gameplay is, you probably like understand it.
Probably be easy, fast, like curve.
Yeah,
I pick up games pretty quick.
Yeah, it's basically the Arkham series, well, with Spider-Man.
I mean, I love the Arkham. I mean, you played through some of the Arkham games on here.
We got that, and we both go play Spider-Man 2. I'm going to be Peter, he's going to be Miles.
Yeah, so basically it's funny because White guy's playing Miles, the dark skin guy's playing fucking Peter. We're color swapping, guys. Don't cancel us, please. Yeah, you just got that, didn't you? You just got that. You just color swapped the fucking white guy playing the white guy, and the dark skin guy playing the white guy.
That wasn't my intention. It wasn't.
You know, that's awesome. You know, got to say too for that. Honestly, that's funny. And there's a few other games I think we should play. I think we mentioned like stuff like Mass Effect. Like,
yeah, you won't meet the experience because
just the story at the very least, and you can make the decisions of the story. Because I really do think I think you enjoy the story of Mass Effect. I know you don't like that gameplay.
Yeah. So people understand like I love RPG. I love like role playing games, but I grew up with the turn based styles. I love the strategies of it. I love all that stuff.
Yeah.
And this kind of RPG, it just not my cup of tea. But don't get me wrong, I like Skyrim too. But it just...
What's crazy, he's like Skyrim, but just not like Fallout.
I think it's because of the war setting.
Just like the apocalyptic wasteland.
Yeah, I think that I'm not a fan of that. I think that's why I didn't like Fallout.
I mean, but Final Fantasy kind of has the apocalyptic wasteland scenarios in theirs too, so a little bit. Not like anything like it's specifically the same, but...
No, I
but maybe it's because like Fallout's more westerny, maybe. Because it's definitely like a 1940s, I think, or whatever the fuck it is, setting that is an apocalyptic 1940s.
I don't know. Like I just remember playing Fallout 3. I didn't only play like at least 30 minutes of it. I just didn't like it. I was like, okay, let me get Fallout 4 a try. And I didn't like it either.
I mean, Fallout 4 is hard to get into, but I enjoy Fallout 4. I like Fallout 3. My favorite Fallout game is Fallout New Vegas, which is not even made by the same company.
Oh, was it?
That's another. It's like a side company. It's the best of the Fallout games.
Yeah, like, I didn't like Fallout 3 that much. I didn't know it made me do Vegas until I saw one of our friends play. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, New Vegas is a lot better. I will say our friend Tanner loves fucking Fallout New Vegas.
Oh yeah, that's why I saw him play.
But that Mass Effect, I think like those RPGs. There's some RPGs that you would never play that I think you would like the Third Age, Lord of the Rings RPG, which is turn based. Yeah, I think you'd like that just because you're not a big Lord of the Rings guy, but you love turn based.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think you would like that game because it varies a throwback to the PS because it's a PS2 game and a GameCube game. So yeah, I think you would love that era of that RPG.
Oh yeah, so we got that. Kind of wanted to experience the Yakuza games.
Yeah, because I played the first two, first two.
And those were like the PS2 era.
Yeah, I played those two, and I haven't played any of the other ones, but I want to play through the story because I don't even remember the story at all.
Yeah, the story is batshit nuts, and I love it for that.
And then there's like a whole like spin-off game, and then there's like Zero.
Zero is in the prequel, which that's what we're going to start off with.
Like, just we get the whole story. Are we going to do the spin-off game? That zombie, is it a zombie one? What was that one that you told me there was a spin-off game?
If I can find it again, because I actually sold mine.
Like, I remember you mentioned that one too.
Because we gotta invest some money into it. We need to buy the game again, and I gotta buy a PS3.
That's fair. I mean, a lot of them are on the Xbox Game Pass. I have Game Pass.
Yeah, all those they're on there. Just that game never came out on PS4, Xbox.
Yeah, that's fair.
So you gotta invest some money into that one, sadly.
Yeah, but I mean, there's some of them we can do, you know.
Yeah, but for now, just like leave that on the back burner.
But I think there's a few games we could do. We plan on doing Let's Plays of, and I think those are cool. We're going to bring back Bloodcast.
Yeah, podcast with you.
Because Bloodcast, I really do enjoy playing.
And so much shit has been happening.
And there's so much wrestling, movies, video games. There's all sorts of news happening right now. Like the Tenacious D thing. Like, that's a whole fucking podcast topic I wish we could talk about.
Exactly. That'll be another video for one day, dude. That's a lot of things.
There's a lot of stuff we would love to mention. I have a series. So I have a series idea that I've been wanting to do, which is talk about movies, right? Mm-hmm. And I have a title for it, and it's called Back to the Movies, right? So basically, I'm gonna review movies in it, and like talk about movies I've seen already, but also I might talk about movies that I'm gonna see, and like basically it's gonna be all encompassing of movies without. It's separate from our reviews when me and you go see a movie and we both review it, or one of us reviews it. It's gonna be a little bit different. It's gonna be like in its own little kind of bubble.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I like the idea. I like it.
Yeah, I want to do that. So, and then obviously I'm doing a comic book review, which is where this channel started on. Do a Powerbomb, which I need you to read because it's fucking awesome. I want to do some of those comic book reviews. There's a few comics I really want to do reviews on. Like I want to do Wonder Woman: Dead Earth. That's fucking apparently really, really good. I've read a few bits and pieces of it. By the time you read this, I probably have already read it. I do want to review another comic book, Supergirl Tomorrow.
Which apparently that's what the Supergirl movies will be based off of.
And apparently the whole DC universe is going to be based off of that universe, like that kind of direction. That James Gunn was inspired by that.
Which I can't wait for.
Which is why I want to review that comic book.
Yeah, because I haven't read it. I heard it's good, but I gotta read it for myself.
But like those are like I want to do some more like stuff that's throwback to the channel, but also some new stuff in here too. Stream again, do some Let's Plays, comic books and things like that.
I've been wanting to do some game reviews.
Do this guy in video game reviews.
Only thing is, man, that takes some time.
Yeah,
it really does because not like a movie review. You like watch it for 3 hours. It's like okay.
Like yeah, it takes some time to make, but it's also really good. And obviously, we're gonna do some of our retrospective kind of things, if you were to call it that, like the Yu-Gi-Oh thing.
That's going to be
do.
one of them. Another one I've been planning to do. Again, it's going to take some time, a long
Final
time.
Fantasy one.
Yes, because again, like a lot of people know, like I'm a huge Final Fantasy nerd. Like that's my favorite franchise of all times.
Just like mine's Conquer.
Yeah,
Like, yours spans way more things. Mine's really small.
exactly.
You know, I just love Conquer that for day. Conquer that is great, and I think that retrospective. Hopefully I'll be in that retrospective. I'll talk about some of the games I have done in that, like some really weird random games.
And for that, I just going to talk about the games I played. Like, don't get me wrong, I played like all the mainline series except for the MMO games because I don't play MMO RPGs because those take a lot of times to get into.
But like, there, I could chime in that video a little bit with Final Fantasy 7, 10, and 10X, and also Dirge of Cerberus. The fact that I played Dirge of Cerberus out of most of those games is funny.
A lot of people don't like the game, but
I love that game.
The game, it's alright.
It gives me Devil May Cry vibes.
It's alright.
I love that game. That game, I wish that we'd get a remaster of that game. I love Dirge of Cerberus.
We'll find out because
It's
Final Fantasy remake and all that crap.
Matt Mercer is fucking the voice of fucking Vincent. So it's possible.
That was really good. I love
His take.
yeah.
But like that retrospective, so like that and Yu-Gi-Oh retrospective. I think there's a few other retrospectives we can definitely work our way into doing.
I guess the other thing we possibly can do is maybe Pokemon.
Pokemon is a very big one. That is a very.
But
big one.
the thing is, that's my phone.
This is fun. Hopefully, we don't get copyright for that.
Which people know that's Final Fantasy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's funny because we were just talking about Final Fantasy.
You know, well, you know, I'm gonna,
You know, when you get that,
yeah.
this guy should. My phone is on vibrate all the time because I can't hear it. On top of like those retrospectives, I am planning. I just did a video about my vinyl collection. That's gonna upload sometime after this. But I'm also gonna go and finally go over my DVD collection in a video form. A guy recommended it to me on YouTube a while back. You remember he commented on some of our videos about it. And I'm finally gonna fucking do it because it's just me talking about cameras, showing you movies that I have, and DVDs like physical media. So I'm gonna do that because I think that'd be fun.
Yeah, back on the retrospective. Again, if we do Pokemon, we're not going to do the card games.
I mean, we'll talk about the card game.
But yeah, we could talk about it. But the thing is, with the card games, I never really played the game. But I just collected to get the cards.
Yeah, like we could talk about our memories collecting it. I still have some of my original cards.
I don't have any.
One specifically that I love there's a few I really love that I still have. I have Ancient Mew. I have 2 of those. I had those gold Pokemon cards you got at the Burger King.
Oh, I remember those.
And then my favorite card in my collection, because my grandpa bought it for me for $25 in fucking 1997 or 8 or some shit, is Dark Charizard.
Those fucking golden Pokemon. Now brought back a memory. Which
So like Dark Charizard is a card my grandpa bought me for $20 bucks, $25 back in the day. And I cherish that card because he bought it for me. And obviously my grandpa passed away a year and a half ago, 2 years ago now. So that card I treasure a lot, and that's a Pokemon card game. Oh, you know, I think that's just something that says a lot. I think Pokemon will definitely be one,
and
maybe an N64 fucking retrospective, or at least a video of us talking about the N64.
That'd be interesting. Like
even if it's just a video.
Talk about the games like we played. Like
it could even just be like our memories of the N64. It doesn't have to be
because, like, don't get me wrong. Like Final Fantasy was my favorite franchise of all time. But I didn't grow up with the PS1. I grew up with the N64. Like, I played the PS1, but that was back when my cousin was living with us, and he had that console. That's how I experienced like PlayStation games in general. But I was mostly a Nintendo 64 guy.
I had a lot of consoles though. I mean, I was spoiled brat being an only child. But N64 was like my first, what I would call my first main console. But my N64 was mine. My mom had the PS1. So it was kind of like I had mine, she had hers, and then I got to play mine obviously more than she got to.
Because
I got to experience Spyro.
Yeah, pretty much. Like I had the N64. When the PS2 came out, it was my first PlayStation console. And oh boy, once I found out I was backward compatible.
PS2 hands down still one of the like most legendary consoles of like libraries.
Oh yeah.
And like the amount of games you could play on it, and they were cheap.
They were
PS
cheap.
PlayStation was really cheap compared to everything else.
Now they're fucking expensive.
Expensive. All the console companies are. And we're getting to the point where like everything's going digital.
Yeah.
There's a video we need to talk about digital versus physical, and our thoughts on digital and physical media and how the goods and sides of both.
Yeah, this one, cause don't get me wrong, I like there's some digital stuff I have which I like, but I prefer physical.
Same, you know. I have a digital Xbox now, but I do my other 2 Xboxes, 3 Xboxes are all physical. The new one was just cheaper for digital. That's why I bought it.
Yeah, you just bought it for Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah, I really just wanted to play Baldur's Gate 3, and then I downloaded the games I already had on my previous generation console. Because right now, Xbox is having crazy exclusives right now, so...
Which,
I have some
thank
time.
God they are, because...
You're about to.
Yeah, because back in the Xbox One, the last gen console era, there was hardly any exclusive.
One of my favorite ones on the Xbox One was I think it was a launch title, Rise, Son of Rome.
Yeah,
That game's fun. I mean, if you never played that, that might be a game I'd love to see you play, because that's a co-op game we can play. It's 2 players. Fun game. I'd beat it all in one day.
yeah. One day. But that's the only thing I will say about the last gen console. Xbox was kind of lacking the exclusive.
Yeah.
Because all they cared about was Halo and Gears.
Halo Gears are perfect games.
Yeah, they're good. Don't get me wrong, but
We needed more.
more variety.
More games.
And
And
what we
now
got-
they're buying up all those companies,
Yeah.
though.
And what we got for variety for exclusive back in the day? Crackdown 3.
I forgot about Crackdown. Or Black. I think Black was an exclusive at one point. I don't think it is anymore. But
No.
Black was another one I remember. And then I think Battlefield at one point was exclusive. But a lot of that's another conversation of
Well, yeah,
Xbox and stuff.
Yeah, this update video is like 20 minutes long already.
I mean, it's an update. Fuck it. They haven't
Yeah.
seen us talk for a
Yeah,
while.
fuck it.
We haven't talked to them video in a while. But we have a lot of plans. We have a lot of plans.
we have a lot of
We're going to
plans.
do more stuff, hopefully. You know, more videos. I already have 2 recorded, by the way.
Maybe another one tonight. We're going to see Long Legs tonight.
Yeah, we're seeing Long Legs, which is going to be cool. I'm excited. By the time you see this, we've already seen it.
Or Deadpool Wolverine.
Well, yeah, we're going to do it. I think we have to do a video on that. A review on that.
We just got to find time to do it.
Just got to find the time to do it. Or we just, even though we're going with our friend Tanner, fuck it. We'll try to get Tanner in that one. Or him, he can hold the camera if he doesn't want to be in it.
Okay. We can probably do that.
But Deadpool, Wolverine, that movie, I think we're gonna have to do a review or talk about it. Because I'm excited to see that. And the fact that our friend Tanner bought tickets without telling us. He just bought them, and we're like, "Fuck, you could have gave us some warning so we can try to get that day off." He didn't do that. Magically, we both got the day off from our works anyway,
It was like,
without even trying. We didn't. Because it was too far for either of us to ask.
yeah, it was like the common God asked, give us 2 days off.
Yeah, I have to have a certain amount of time because I'm a manager now.
And for me, it's like that whole month, like I couldn't ask for a day off because there's a reported day coming in for us, and our boss was like, no days off.
Yeah. I'm excited that we get to see it all together because that's how, before this channel started. Me, him, and our friend Tanner used to just go and hang out and go to the movies. We saw every Avengers movie except for the first one together,
Yeah.
and then we saw every Marvel movie after the Avengers together.
I think when we started was
I think it was Winter Soldier.
well, me and you, that was before Tanner came along with us. Well, me and you, it was Age of Ultron.
So yeah, we saw the second one. Yeah.
After that, we just.
I thought we both saw Winter Soldier together.
Oh no, we haven't.
I thought we did.
No,
Hmm.
I was. I
We
remember.
saw something before Age of Ultron, though. I remember that.
I can't remember. Because I know for a fact I did see.
But we did see Age of Ultron, and then we saw every movie after that except for Captain Marvel. Because we and you didn't see either of those Captain Marvel movies together, and I didn't even see the second one in theaters.
I saw Captain Marvel with Tanner, which. I can't
But I know I didn't see Captain Marvel with you. I saw that with my boss, which at the time was my boss. And then the second one, you're like, I'm not even going to see it, and I waited till it came out on DVD too.
which he told me it's like, yeah, it's not worth watching.
It's not worth watching. It's all right, but it's not. It's not what you expect. You know.
Yeah, more of it's slacking off, but hopefully, From what I've seen from the trailer for Deadpool Wolverine, they're getting back where they need to be.
That and then the trailer for fucking Captain America 4, New World Order or whatever.
That shit, dude, that got me hyped.
That taking like the throwback to Captain America Winter Soldier's vibes.
Exactly. Red Hulk.
Red Hulk. I'm excited, dude. We have some movie reviews we're gonna do. I think that's it. Other than we're back.
We're back, and also, there's another thing. I kind of want to do something like. Well, for me, like I'm a horror fanatic. Like I love horror movies, I love horror games, all that crap.
Yeah.
I want to do something with that genre.
We talked about this. It's funny. Me and him have talked about horror a lot. Like we want to do the whole month of October, do stuff, stuff like that, which we never get around to doing.
No.
Which we need to plan to do that at some point. Even if it's just like every day is a different kind of video. It could be like a movie review. It could be like a comic book. It could be
a let's play,
or just talking about like your memories of like a horror movie or like a figure you just bought. Or
yeah, because I want to do something along that line. Yeah, because that's my favorite genre of movies, horror.
It's not my favorite genre, but I do like it because my mom obviously growing up.
Yeah, that's why I love it because. My mom brought me into it like at a young age, which same thing for you.
Fantasy was obviously my first love because my grandpa got me into fantasy first.
It's my
and then it was horror after that.
Yeah, it's my second favorite because I got into fantasy like after I got into horror.
Basically, ours are flopped.
Yeah,
so like fantasy was my first thing, and then my mom gave me horror basically right under it. Like not even.
Yeah,
I was the same age.
Yes, yeah. My mom got me into horror, then wanted to play Final Fantasy. That's why I got into like the fantasy stuff.
But like he wants to do more horror. I obviously still do a lot of fantasy ideas and stuff. I play D&D. I do want to talk about my experiences with D&D and the music industry as well. I want to talk about some of that in my videos.
That's another thing. They have music because I fucking love music.
Me and him go to concerts together all the time. We've done a couple of videos of us going to see Tenacious D, which is crazy because all the controversy now about it. But me and him go to concerts all the time. We went and saw Slayer. We've seen a ton of bands. Not a lot lately, but we try.
It needs to change because I miss going to shows. I do.
We'll get back to it.
Yeah.
Go on more trips. We maybe want to do like a vlog trip too eventually. Go to San Antonio or Austin or something.
Oh yeah, I miss doing that shit.
Because I think that'd be fun. Actually, we just went to go like hunting, like for Yu-Gi-Oh cards and shit.
Shit, I don't mind going back to that shop, man. That shop was
cool, man.
Got
like vlogger trip.
Oh yeah, man.
I think that'd be cool too. Like the horror thing, we just have to figure out what it is. I think you should make a horror series on this thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about, like horror series because.
And having create a name, I could create some artwork for it, like what I've done recently.
Yeah.
I think I showed you the one for the movie Return to the Movies.
No, you haven't.
I'll show it to you. It's pretty cool. And if you don't see it, it'll be on the screen now. But like me, it's like my character that we have drawn, which I want to update our artwork. That's another thing. I want to get a new intro that we can use and some new artwork. I want to do that. But it's just like that character of me in a TV. And it says Return to the Movies. It's very simple, and I made it on a thing called Pixar. And I'm gonna use that until maybe we update our artwork.
Yeah, we gotta do something about that.
I think so. I mean, it won't cost us too much, I don't think. Especially now that both of us make a little bit more money than we used to.
Sure, yeah.
I'm excited. We want to do more stuff with Bloodhaven.
And that's what we're doing right now.
That's why we're doing this video. It's almost 30 minutes long, bro. I don't think any of you are gonna sit through this whole fucking thing.
Fucking mini bloodcast.
It's basically like a mini bloodcast now. Fuck it. Update. But we will do bloodcast though. I really want to do that. I really do want to have topics and do a bloodcast. Because I know a couple of our friends have mentioned they want to watch.
I want to be on the podcast.
I want to get some people on the podcast too, because I think that'd be fun. Yeah. If we do Tanner, we just get him on audio only.
Yeah.
Because I know he doesn't really want to be on camera too much. I think it's just like him being shy throughout his weight and stuff. But like, he'd be a guy to talk to on the podcast.
Yeah, that's a...
And if this turns out as the way I think it is, this might be another version of the podcast we could do every now and then too, not just audio.
Okay. You have to have a cool mic set up.
Yeah, like just have a mic.
We'll be good to go. And
I mean, the audio on this thing is already good enough. I don't know why I'm talking to you as if like we're not even doing a video right now.
I don't know.
But yeah. But we're glad to be back.
Yep.
Anything else?
No, that's about it for this one.
That's about it. All right, cool. This is Bloodhaven Gaming. I'm Scotty. We're back.
We'll see you next time.
We'll see you in another one.
Okay.
All right.